In this video, we're going to be doing just an overall overview of the faction known as the Red Wolves in research site Roleplay. I'm going to go ahead and just tell you the ranks. You got Recruit, Mercenary, Junior, Contractor, Contractor, Platoon Major, and Force Commander, all with their, respective XP needed to achieve that rank. This is personally the Contractor. I'll just go ahead and show you it. I don't have the last two ranks, but, there's the ACR, here's the M9, both automatic. ACR is pretty good gun. You get an A key card. Anyways, let's go over to what y'all really want. Alright, we got the Wolf's Eyes. Now, these guys are essentially just a better variant of the regular Red Wolves. I will say they do got a better fit, and the AS Val is a decent weapon. Here that is, again, they had M9 buyer showed you that. They only have B clearance, which, if you're wondering, depending on, like, the team upgrades are considered more or less like their own rank. So, like, whatever they're given, you can't just have them morph and then, like, an ACR. So, eventually you are just going to get, like, the regular Red Wolves to, like, a better status than this guy. But, so I just want to make that clear. That's for, like, most of them anyways. But, this is overall just an okay one. You need, I think, 800 XP, so you get it in between Mercenary and Junior Contractor. And yeah. Next one is the Wolf Shadow. These guys right here they look pretty good. They look kind of similar to these guys right here. Don't remember their name, but I'm not going to try to. They get an ACR, they get A clearance. All in all, probably like just the best, kind of just all-rounder in terms of like appearance and like just the gun. And again, you can just breach whatever. But again, you get all of that at like fucking, again, you get the A clearance at Contractor. I think you get this team at 1,200 XP, which is literally right on Junior Contractor. So as soon as you get Junior Contractor, you're able to get these guys. So again, it is pretty good. But, yeah. Next, we got the Wolves Hunt. In terms of drip, in my opinion, they look the best. They're essentially just the Red Wolves, like crazies or whatever. Which, if you're wondering, is a team right here for the corporation. These guys, they get an AK, which, you're like, oh, that's not good. But then the flamethrower. The flamethrower, I'm not going to lie, it's kind of hit or miss. It really depends. I'll show you. I'll give an example. So basically right here, you will probably get like hit markers, but it doesn't actually apply the fire effect. You have to get like right here to actually give them the fire effect. And for me, it's honestly been kind of a miss because every time I set people on fire, they never die. I'm gonna be real with you. Like for me, they never die. However, I saw somebody set me on fire when there was this team, and I kid you not, I sat there and literally was just on fire for like 20 to 30 seconds straight. And the only reason it went out was because I died from the fire. So it's probably just going to be more of a personal thing for y'all. Again, you kind of go down in clearance from the Wolves Hunt B clearance, which kind of is weird because you should be breaching SE. I don't know what they're anomalies or entities or whatever. But yeah, again, it's kind of a hit and miss. They get an automatic Glock 18, which is pretty cool. Now the Wolves Claws. These gents right here. These gentlemen. Now, I'm just going to get the gun out the way, which that's the best part. What you see right here, you may just think it's a gun. In reality, it's actually an A10 Warthog. Sit back and listen. That was 30 bullets right there, gone in like 2 to 3 seconds. This thing shreds people like fucking Swiss cheese. All right, you're just going in the meat grinder. If God could give a gift and it was in form of a gun, this is it. They ain't in 94. All right, they might as well just this thing is probably just straight up better than the minigun because you don't have to sit there and wind it up. You're just immediately. The reload time is pretty good. There's a reason why when people go on the radio, they differentiate. They make a difference between the regular and all the other like team upgrades of Red Claws or the Red Wolves, but then they specifically call out when there's claws. Because these boys right here, all you gotta do is point and click, and they're gone. Now, I will admit, the recoil is a little bit tense, but at the same time, it's not that hard to control. Okay, well, that kind of looked hard to control. Let me just, yeah, like that, There's a way to control it. I just didn't do that good the first time. But yeah, this is by far, like, probably the best damage, like, almost in the entire game. However, that's where the positivity ends. Again, you get a B key card, which means you can't open, like the super dangerous entities. However, the fit is where it's at. Well, I mean, where it's at is where it goes down. All right, this is like the one reason I hate using the claws, motherfucker. Is this supposed to be tactical gear, or is this supposed to be me pulling up to the Christmas dinner? It looks like I'm wearing an ugly sweater. Like, am I about to raid or whatever, or am I about to go eat? Because look at it. I literally saw a mod rename themselves. The mods can do that. They can rename themselves. And I kid you not, he renamed himself to Santa Claus. Like, he didn't, he kept, the claw thing. But he removed the wolves and called it Santa. Even the mods know. So I just gotta say, why? Maybe it's just, there's just no, like, other better one, because, like, the rest are taken. But, like, come on, man, we could do better. They also get a glide. Demon. Anyways, that's just pretty much it. They're honestly, pretty good, I guess. They got a lot of variety. You get a new gun and like new outfit each rank in terms of the Red Wolves, which keeps it varied, keeps it new, keeps it fresh. All in all, well, I mean, when I mean new outfit, you get like bits and pieces added on. So like if you're a recruit, you just get like the basic fit. How when you hit mercenary, you get night vision, and junior contractor and contractor, you get like some stuff added to your vest, and of course you get better guns. Keeps it up new. I don't know about platoon major or force commander, because again, I don't have that unlocked yet. So yeah, now that is basically the Red Wolves. So I'll go ahead and talk about the Nova Domination, which you unlock, of course, at Platoon Major. Oh yeah, by the way, you get the Red Claws at Contractor at 2000 XP. I'm not mistaken. Am I mistaken, or let me make sure? No, you get them at 2200. So yeah, here is now. I'm not gonna lie, I got like mostly just negative things to say about these boys. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna go ahead and put up some better lighting. So yeah, let's just talk about them. All right, this is their ranking. You got enlistee, specialist. I don't know how to say this, so I'm just gonna say extract and major. Then they got enigma, and then they got commandant. Again, a lot of XP required, and we're just gonna talk about them. All right, number one, the fit to me is just not hidden. They don't really have armor in certain areas, and honestly, the vest or whatever you call this more looks like a bandolier to me rather than an actual vest. It kind of looks like they were trying to make something from like COD Infinite Warfare, where like the soldiers had exosuits or something, but it's just kind of missing because they don't even have an actual vest. I don't know what they were trying to do here, honestly, but it doesn't look that good to me. Also, prepare your eyes. They get red night vision, which is honestly just probably slightly worse than regular night vision. The laser rifle and the laser pistol. Well, we're just gonna start with the laser rifle. I'm not gonna lie, big disappointment. This thing right here probably does like near the same damage as like a fucking Val or an ACR maybe. Like bringing it up to the Claws main gun. Already forgot the name of it. The Claws gun had a magazine of 30. This has 25. The Claw had a fire faster rate. This thing is slower. And the Claws did more damage. However, these guys do not. This is quite literally, in essence, a downgrade. Like in every way, shape, or form. The Claws and everything like that, they got kind of like more camouflage. This is just red, and it's just trying like somehow not enough and too hard. I don't understand. It is all in all it's just decent. It's just when compared to the Claw, like sorry, not the Claws, but the Red Wolves, it's just lacking a lot. Also, I'd like to say these guys, at least since enlistee to major, for me, I have not gotten a single new gun. Now, in terms of the fit, I've had like little bits and pieces kind of added. When I mean little bits and pieces, I mean like little bits and pieces. Like you would honestly, like, unless you specifically looked right after, you'd probably not even notice they're there. Like the most notable thing I think I got added to my armor was this like red tube thing. Other than that, I think I maybe got like a few extra like metal exco things on my legs or something, which I don't know why half of it doesn't even have it, or maybe because it's in my leg or something. I don't know. Um, but yeah, these guys are just not hitting. But so if you want variety and just overall just better and kind of just something new each time, just honestly just play with the Red Wolves. The only reason, and I'm trying not to throw any shade to people that made it, but the only reason why you would play as the Nova Domination or Dominion, I keep saying Domination, it's Dominion, I think, is because it's just new and different. Which by the time you get the fucking thing unlocked, unless you bought it, which if you did, whatever. But by the time you get it, you pretty much already have Red Wolves to the max. So the only reason you'd actually play these guys is just to level them up. But there's no other reason really. It is honestly just kind of mid. It's not bad per se. Like I'm not trying to say it's bad, but it's just with how much you have to go through with the Red Wolves, and considering the only other really other way other than buying it is going through the Red Wolves, and you got the claws and all the team upgrades and everything like that. You're like, oh my god, Nova Domain got to just be better in every way, which it's pretty much just worse in every way. If I'm being honest, you get less variety. You don't get no team upgrades. The outfit's low key mid. And the spawn points, I mean, yeah, they're good. Like, the only thing I can say about the spawn points is that you have better spawns, I guess. But other than that, other than just better spawns, that is literally just it. Everything else is just mid. I'm not sure about the last two ranks. Maybe they do give you something new. But even if they do, I'm not even sure if it's really worth, like, the time and effort just to, like, get it to that point. So, honestly, if you just want something good, something refreshing and new and, just all that, Red Wolves is where we're at. If you also just want to level up a team and I guess look semi-futuristic and want to be a Raider team, just go with Nova Dominion. In my opinion, Red Wolves is pretty much just better in every way, but you do you. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If y'all liked it, go ahead and subscribe or like or whatever. I will try to level up other teams and show what they have as well. Maybe I'll even level up Class X or something. Maybe I'll get something from it. But, yeah. Y'all have a good day. And, yeah. Bye-bye.